my channel. This is your girl Kiana. Thank you for clicking on my video. Today I wanted to talk about something that I generally do not talk about, but I want to talk about it because I think it's, there might be people out there who are struggling with the same issues, and so I just want to, talk to you guys. So let's just get into it. Yesterday was Christmas, and I don't celebrate Christmas like that. I do get gifts from my kids, my girls and stuff like that, but I personally don't, I'm not big on it. But this year was the first year that the girls were with their dad and for Christmas, and it was really, it was really sad. It was really sad because it's hard being a single mom and sharing your time with with the child's dad. It's hard in general throughout the year, but it's even harder when it's during the holidays, and especially with what's going on in the world right now where many things aren't open. So I was just really sad. I was by myself all day, and this is the first year, and my oldest is 11 and a half. So this is the first year that it was depressing. Like, I was home, I just watched movies and I ate, and then I watched more movies and then I ate. And so I'm just like, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard, sharing time, splitting time. It's good to have a break because, obviously single moms and single dads, we need breaks, but it's hard to, during the holidays, to have to split the time. And so for me, it's always been the girls are with me on the holidays, and, or they're with me, with me full time. And then they go to the dad on every other weekend. But I think, like I said, for me this holiday time, it was just like, I'm hearing about everybody and I'm seeing everyone is with their moms and their dads, and they're opening up gifts, and it's just such a happy time. And so shout out to all you guys who are single parents and who make it work, because it's harder. People think from their lens that it's so easy, but it's not, because you're not in the situation. So it was really hard for me, and it's hard to even talk to people, about it, because it's like, they don't understand. So it's like, I'd rather just keep it to myself because they don't understand. But then I think to myself, like, there are other people out there who have the same situations where they're alone on Christmas, whether they don't have family, whether they were, they don't have any siblings and their parents passed away, or, there's different scenarios. And for me, it was just like, wow, it hit me like, this sucks. Like, it really sucks. It's nice, like I said, to have a break, but at the same time, it's like, this is a time it's supposed to be happy and joyous and, spending time with your loved ones. But yeah, it was hard. And, I just want to get on here and talk to you guys. I know some of you guys have experienced that, especially now with what's going on. There's many families that are without a loved one because of what's going on. And so, I pray for you guys, and it's a really sad time. This year did not turn out the way I think none of us expected, so it's challenging. And I want you to know that you're not alone. I am here. If you ever, my email's down below. If you ever want to talk about situations, hit me up. But being a single parent is a day-to-day task. Like, it is so hard. It is so tedious. It is like a new thing every day. And I'll just tell my friend, like, there's not a guide to parenting, and it's definitely not a guide for single parenting. Like, that's even harder. So it's like, what do you do during this time? Like, do you communicate your feelings to people, or do you leave it in and then you just internalize it? And if you internalize it, then you just get depressed, and you just have this overwhelming sadness. And then especially with social media, where you're seeing this and you're seeing that, and then you get this unhealthy thought of comparing yourself. And we never want to compare ourselves to anybody else, but you think sometimes, like, wow, if I did this differently, or if I made this choice, would I be in this situation, or would my kids be in that situation? And then that's when my mind just goes a million miles a minute. Like, am I doing myself a disservice because of the choices that I made in my past, to the point where now I'm sitting alone on one of the biggest days where they consider it to be, the biggest holiday, where the holiday symbolizes obviously Christ, but also unity and family and getting together and eating and memories. And it's just like, it's just, it was just another day for me. And it just really was sad. It was really sad and depressing. And I didn't want to, whenever I'm going through something like that, I never really want to talk to people in the moment, because I don't want to make others who don't have my situation to feel bad that they have their situation that they're in. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't want them to feel like, wow, I feel bad for her, or, dang, she don't have this situation. Like, what do I do? Do I help? What do I say to her? Like, my response, I don't want it to be insensitive, but I don't want her to feel like, so it's just, I like to keep it to myself, because I don't want to minimize anybody else's choices that they made, in their life, to why they have, the whole home with the mom, the dad, the kids, everything. I don't want to do that. So I usually keep it to myself, and keeping it to myself, it just makes me have so much resentment and so much, I don't know, wishing that I did things differently, so that this will not be a reoccurrence every single year. Because reality is, next year, it might be the same thing. And that makes me so perplexed, and it makes me feel like, what do I need to do? Like, what do I need to do? And some people's option would be to get a husband, but even me getting a husband, that would be, great in the sense, but it still will be, my kids won't be with me for this holiday. And so it's true when they say, don't make temporary decisions for lasting impressions, or don't make temporary decisions for lifetime, lifetime effects, something like that. But yeah, it's a lot. And I'm trying not to get emotional, because I don't like, crying in front of people, even though I do sometimes, but I don't like crying in front of people. But I really want you guys to know that I thank the community that I am with you guys. I thank you guys for, just understanding where I'm coming from and not being judgmental, because you guys are, honestly, sometimes when I read your comments, or when I see, you guys likes and stuff like that, it really makes me feel like, okay, maybe I'm being relatable to them, or maybe they're understanding where I'm coming from and not getting misconstrued what my intentions are. So I thank you guys so much for, in a sense, being, having an open dialogue and having a sense of communication with you guys, even though I'm not near any of you guys, and even though we are probably in different states, countries, or whatever. I like that I may potentially be relatable to somebody, and maybe, we can connect on a level that, I can't connect with some of my friends who have the whole family aspect for the holidays. I thank you guys so much for listening to me rant. And I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday, and be safe. At the end of the day, our safety is the most important. So thank you guys for listening. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.